7 forecast. Your most accurate forecast.
6:40 on this Tuesday morning. Here are the three things you need to know about today's forecast. Today is going to be another nice one all across the area, starting with a very nice morning. It's really comfortable out there. Pretty quiet through the afternoon as well. Just a few clouds, a brief shower or two, but most of us are going to stay dry. And most of us are going to stay dry as well as we work through the rest of the week. A dry and breezy pattern settling in will carry us right on into the weekend. In fact, rather breezy these next couple of days. The wind's really going to pick up as we go through Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And it's pretty atypical this time of year to see long-term dry conditions because we should be settling into our summertime or rainy season pattern, but I see no signs of that arriving here anytime soon. Certainly not today. We're not going to see those rainy season storms, starting with a very nice morning. In fact, take a live look. There's your sunrise for downtown Fort Myers right now as the sun peeking up between the buildings downtown. Just a few clouds in the sky, helping to throw some nice color out there. And again, it's comfortable. Temperatures in the 60s right now, just about as low as you ever see them this time of year. I just searched through our neighborhood weather network, and here are the cool spots. 63 in Lehigh, we're at 64 in Punta Gorda and Immokalee. Fort Myers at Southwest Florida International, that is, at 65 degrees right now, too. So a very comfortable start. So it's going to be a nice day all around. Temperatures, of course, jump pretty quickly over the next couple of hours now that the sun is up. We're back to the 80s, many of us even briefly into the 90s for high temperatures later on today, and then slipping back through the 70s this evening. Note that rain chance awfully low, and it's localized right along the coastline. That's where the sea breeze is able to develop later on today. So I do think we squeeze a shower or two out of that. Spots like the South Cape, Pine Island, Sanibel, Captiva, especially Naples and Marco. Not a bad idea to have an umbrella with you later on today. But for the most part, you won't need it, and that will hold true the next couple of days as well. It's all is this. This area of high pressure is actually going to back its way south and westward over the next couple of days. Usually, you see these high and low pressure systems trek from west to east across the country into the Atlantic, but the atmosphere is sort of getting blocked up. And with that, again, you see that high sort of meandering. Our model's swinging it pretty wildly, but meanders its way into the southeast, wedging down here into Florida, and that's going to help to continue to promote that dry, sunny weather over these next couple of days. And also, between that high and broad low pressure over the southern Gulf of Mexico, over the western U.S., it's going to turn pretty breezy here. When you have pressures changing in a sort of a corridor here, like we will over the Florida Peninsula, that tends to lead to breezy conditions as air wants to get from high to low pressure, and the stronger the difference between the two, the stronger the winds are going to be. And we're talking here winds sustained about 20, 25 miles per hour tomorrow, and especially Thursday and Friday. Breezy conditions, mainly dry conditions, and we're in the tail end of dry season, meaning we haven't had any meaningful rainfall for months and months and months here. So our fire danger remains elevated today and the next couple of days. Very high on the scale, Charlotte County, Lee County, and I don't suspect that'll be changing anytime soon. As again, we're just not going to see that rainy season pattern settling in. So why is that? Well, to get rainy season going, you need highs to be in the 90s about each and every afternoon. We've met that threshold very much so. Over the last month or so, we've had those highs in the 90s. But you really need this tropical moisture to work in and lock in. You know, during the summer, it's very, very humid each and every day. Well, fronts move through during the spring that erase that humidity. We had one last week, and since we had that front come through, that dry air has been in place, and I'm just not seeing that tropical moisture working back in and locking in anytime soon. In fact, there's your moisture tracker. There's the tropical moisture, the Keys southward. As I advance this through Thursday and Friday, that's where it's going to stay. In fact, we get a reinforcing shot of dry air to work its way in here as we go into the later part of the week and the weekend. So the rain chances stay low. It's a dry and breezy setup as we head through the next 7+ days. Couple showers tomorrow and Thursday, and there's easterly breezes. The rain chances fall even further, mainly dry weather Friday and for the weekend. Temperature-wise, keeping it in the upper 80s, the low 90s, all the way through Monday.